It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Miami as the Heat go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. They managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight.
Let's take Game
Well,
1
guys,
of
so
the
much of what Kevin
series.
Love can do on the floor doesn't even show up on the stat sheet. One thing you often hear people talk about is his ability to
that
throw
last
the
percent.
outlet pass. Have you ever seen another player, well, I know I have, as good as he is on the outlet?
Why did it take so long to load? Alright, just need to switch shoes. I thought I switched shoes last game. Alright. And it didn't switch them. What the fuck? Whatever. This shit's gonna look horrible. Oh, I walked out of bounds. Sorry, I was good. I'm drinking my coffee. I didn't get one shot off. I feel like that was quick.
Out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. Thank you for being with us.
Actually, why is this team our rival?
Saturday afternoon broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. They've had some tough losses recently, starting to slide at a point in the season, guys, where you do not want that to happen. And you know. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Isaiah Thomas may be small in size, but
Great to hear that, DA. Thank you. Thomas plays real catch. You can tell he loves playing the game. And the conference rivalry renewed tonight. This one could get a little chippy, Chris.
Games like this always have a little bit of extra heat on both sides, especially for fans. You can see that look of intensity.
Teams can't get tired. 200th win tonight, eh?
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Thomas is out there with Wells, and his garbage man in at the 5. Here's LeBron. Here's garbage man. Lays it up and makes it in. Garbage man's got the first points of the night for the Cavs.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Winslow setting the big for Dragic. Screen by the winning. There's Winslow, the 11-footer. And O'Leary. The basket on the assist by Winslow.
Okay, just one switch.
Fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
That's a big line look. Winslow against LeBron. Down low. Here's garbage man. Goes straight to the center for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That went on a limit.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands
I don't think that was a foul, but whatever. I'll take it.
That free throw good from garbage man. And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
It was a whirlwind, but he He's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
Screen by Olynyk. Just 4 to shoot. Winslow's shot is off.
Hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time.
Garbage man, the pass to Thomas. James kicks to Well.
Oh, man.
And so here's one. It's a 3-point game. Couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Tried.
Missed a couple opportunities down the stretch, and that was the difference. Absolutely right, Greg. That's all it takes. A play here, a play there, a detail that isn't accounted for, mistakes.
They set the screen. LeBron passes to Garbage Man, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
You love seeing James frustrated.
Come on, guys. I can't score everything.
Focus for getting his teammates involved.
Screen by Olynyk. It's tipped. Comes out of bounds. The Heat of Cleveland to retain possession here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Clock at 6. Johnson dishes the ball. The Heat need to get a shot off. No good from Dragic. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Cleveland moving it around. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. With the tip. And Bosch able to finish. Bosch has got his first points of the night.
Nice. He snuck a hand in there. That's the great anticipation he brings on the offensive glass.
Thomas against Dragic. Basket
Nice,
counts.
there.
Thomas got his first points in this one.
Never shy about going inside. Thomas may be small, but he doesn't let that stop him.
Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Bosch.
Ah, jeez.
Back to Dragic. Winslow kicks to Johnson. Winslow is screen on James. Shot clock at 5. Another miss by Dragic.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that. Yeah, coming off a good pick, you want to get that. He gets the separation he needs. We know he will love that.
And the 3-ball is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Bosch passes to Dragic. In the corner, Winslow with it. And he
Oh, I had you, LeBron. I had you.
Chris, as we get deeper into the season, it becomes clear to us, the fans, who the real title contenders are. You were on some teams that were considered title
I literally blocked that shot.
that this
Doesn't
was
count,
the way
it's a
your
foul.
team was going to go.
Well, I think you know you can go all the way when you come in to training camp. You have a special feeling. You know each player's skill set. You know how they can add to yours. You understand the chemistry. I don't think any team comes together in the beginning of the season and doesn't expect that they can win a championship. The ones that really have a legitimate chance. It's not like you can say, hey, I didn't know we were that good. Hey, we can ride for the championship. No, I think most teams go into the season from last year saying, you know what, next year is our year. And that's how we were. We prepared for it from day one in training camp. That's how we approach it. Being on bad teams, you don't even mention championship. You say, hey, we need to get better every day. That's a code.
All right, so he's a shooter. All right.
Take this punch in the face and keep it going.
It's a pick by Love. James kicks to Love.
There we go, Kev.
Gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And it's his second foul.
In the rag to great effect.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
What a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Yeah, Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting, guarding numbers. Never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the big three.
In the corner, Winslow with it. Johnson the screen. Outside, Dragic. Clock at 4. Again, The miss by the Heat.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen for LeBron. He's looking for Love and finds him. Yes,
Job,
it's
Kev.
LeBron picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Kevin Love.
Wow, Kev's at 8 already?
And the thing that stands out is Kevin Love's unselfishness. He's such a team
How's he at
player.
8? He only took 2 shots.
He knew he'd have to make sacrifices in Cleveland, and he has.
Yeah, he's made big sacrifices. And it's taking some time to get in the jail. I mean, once Kevin figured out when and where to start this game.
How's he got 8 points? He's took like 2 shots and had a foul shot.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met.
I don't know, whatever.
It really a resounding loss.
I don't care.
They got absolutely
Just curious.
manhandled on the board.
Oh, here we
All
go.
the things we always talk about. I mean, blocking out, giving it extra effort, basic stuff that they were just unwilling to do. They got killed.
A high post shot. That shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of the win against the Kings.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
Johnson outside. Bosch kicks to Winslow.
I like guarding
The screen.
Bosch. I don't want to guard Bosch.
Bosch a screen on Thomas to end the run. No good from Dragic.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle going here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Wells. Launches a three. Chris Bosch with the rebound. The Heat trail by 13. Now here's Dragic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Bosch, the screen. Off the screen. And a pick comes off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your hand.
Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for
Yeah, I did set the screen a little high, so that's probably
Versatile
partially
offense
my fault.
They featured. So many teams these days rely heavily on the three-point shot.
had
but
2
they
power
kept it
forwards, yeah.
balanced. The triple was still a big part of what they did, but it wasn't the only thing they did.
Passes it to Adebayo. Kicks it to Richardson.
They just got to keep passes the same 3 people.
There's the pass to Adebayo. Richardson for 3.
Oh, Kev, you took my ribbon. Rebound.
Rebounding is a great measure of its energy.
Ah.
Theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Wasn't really ignored. I wish it was ignored
There's
more now.
And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't beat him up.
I don't know what happened there.
Wells dishes to Crowder. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. If there's one thing I'm sure you appreciate about Kevin Love's game, is his passing.
Definitely. I love this West Unseld, the old to West Unseld outlet pass that he does. I mean, just touchdown strikes. Good vision in the high post as well.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Wells.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with that.
Johnson outside. He feeds it to Dragic. Dishes it to Johnson. Adebayo passes to Richardson. Trying his luck deep. Richardson missing again. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Rose with the ball. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Love.
What was that to?
Teams that make their free throws are so tough.
I feel like that's to me.
Let's check out the bets. The Cavaliers number 1.
Wow, there's a lot of teams at 80+%.
When you play them, I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Started out really hot. I've kind of pulled off a little bit.
So Chris, we know that there are a lot of trash talkers out there in the NBA. Did you ever talk a lot of trash on the floor or do anything else to try and get an opponent's attention away from the game, get in the opponent's head?
I used to love talking.
Shit it.
It kept you focused. If you talk, it means you have to back it up the next play. And you can also get in the player's head, get them thinking about themselves individually. And if I get you thinking about yourself, I've already won because now you're not thinking about the team. But I'll tell you what, some of the
There you go, Char.
talk about when we played against
Oh.
Gary Payton.
All right.
Talk the best trash ever. I definitely can't repeat anything any of these guys said. It's all out of love. It's all out of fun. And I don't remember, very honestly, anything anyone's ever said to me because it was all so outlandish, so crazy, so funny that you just let it go after the game.
Rose gets the bucket.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. Yeah, you see it now on the scoreboard.
Particularly on offense, but they've been completely a terrific first quarter.
Johnson, the pass to Adebayo. Not enough on that one as it misses. Cleveland leading by 10. Crowder kicks to Rose. Screen by Smith. Here's the teardrop. Got a piece of it. Rose against Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Dragic. Here's Adebayo. He kicks it to Johnson. The feed to Richardson. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Rose dishes to Thompson. It's Crowder on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll get the 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you see a lot of hard-nosed players coming out.
They've been fouling a lot.
Certainly falls in that category. 6'6", 235. I mean, he's just a brick wall. Not a guy you want to tank with.
And he makes the first. And Crowder said he wasn't always in such great shape, Chris. He was actually overweight, he says, in high school.
He has a great father who was a pro player, and his father helped him train, and he lost all that bad weight and kept that good muscle.
And both free throws good from Crowder.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Gets the pass to Adebayo.
So 20 minutes of passing.
Johnson outside. Dragic with a screen for Richardson. Heat moving the ball around. Feeds it to Dragic. There's the triple.
Man, robbed me of my rebound. Whoa, jeez.
1:03 left in the first. Crowder against Johnson. Crowder goes in. He can't get that one to fall. Johnson with some nice D. The Heat trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a drop spell for sure.
There's 42
being selfish,
seconds left
man.
in the first quarter of the game. Pockets against Rose. Here's Garbage Man. Rebound by Johnson.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You gotta protect the rim.
That's his physical ability, good timing. Those two things that he possesses.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Richardson. Johnson gets to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Pass it to Richardson. Runs off target. Not sure why he took that one. The three. No good. Trying to beat the buzzer. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Man, I started hot, but
And forward James Johnson.
I had like the team's first 7 points. I haven't scored since.
We talked about his approach.
supposed to be played. I play offense, I play defense.
Yeah. Good for you. Don't care.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Wells is out there with Thomas. And it's Garbage Man in at the center. And taken away by Johnson.
The point, beat him to the point. Tried.
A steal count. Turn into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some Hickster offense.
Oh, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also the quick hands on a lethal combination.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Garbage Man in the last game against the Hughes was all business. He scored 40 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that players are capable of.
I don't want Chris Bosh.
I won't forget it for a while. And you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that high, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special. But the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of them.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Man, you gotta respect the strength of Wells, terrific at powering through the foul and finishing on those hard shots.
Smith checked in for the
I don't think we missed a foul shot, have we?
And when you're scouting,
It's not that I've been on the floor.
James, Chris, how do you defend? What's the plan?
Wow, you gotta stay in
Some
front
points.
of him. They try to force him to take bad shots. Tell the trainer to get the ice bath ready. Make sure you got some extra tape. And all this is easier said than done.
Just 5 on the clock. Peacock. Oh, good on the triple.
And
Gotcha.
just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Puts it up from 12, and the jumper is good. Thomas got 7.
From deep and close and everywhere in between, Thomas, an offensive energizer.
Dragic kicks to Bosh. The dish now to Dragic. Back to Winslow. Right wing.
Okay.
Here's Bosh. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
It's a pick by Love. There's the pick. Thomas passes to Garbage Man, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You look at the Cavaliers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Miami, just way behind.
And I think for the Cavaliers, as talented a team as they are, has
There you go, baby.
at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
That's why you have to give a ton of credit to the players in terms of how they've played all season. And they aren't done yet.
Honestly, anything to say about it?
Now Winslow. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against San Antonio.
His rebounding stood out too. He gave them a big lift on the board.
Tries to snap the cold streak.
Oh, jeez. I didn't even hit the rim.
Smith wide open. He fired. Another 3 for Cleveland.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Peacock. He's guarded by Love. Top of the key, Dragic. Johnson outside. Bosh, the screen. There's Winslow, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, we know that some players can get pretty tricky out on the court, and that is the diplomatic way of saying it, Chris. Which players do you feel kind of take advantage sometimes of the rules?
Wow, and I think, you know, these are the guys that you would hate to play against, but you want to play with. And, you know, first people that come to mind are Trey.
Oh, come on, drop.
Matt Barnes, Steven Adams, just because he's physical. Even Chris Paul, the way that he stays on the refs, the way that if you reach on him while he's trying to steal the ball, he'll grab your wrist and let you know don't do that again because it really hurts what he's doing to you. So there's so many players that do that, and the wiser, the smarter, the longer in the game that you play, the more of those tricks you'll be able to pull out, all those veteran tricks. So those guys come to mind.
A difficult situation for Miami.
I'm shooting horribly.
Johnson the screen. Dragic gets the ball. And that's good.
My bad.
Dragic with the assist. Dragic has
Got me on his back.
Assist on the night. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 15-4 run. Screen by Smith.
Come on.
Outside Thomas. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
1:21 left to play in the first half. Kicks to Winslow. Outside Dragic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Winslow setting the pick for Johnson. Shot off the screen. Good D by Thomas. The Cavaliers leading by 23. And here is Wells. Last game we saw him score 13. There's the screen. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Look, you can only marvel at the finishing ability of Thomas. I mean, at his size...
Battery's about to die. Maybe we'll get lucky. He'll be at half.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dragic kicks to Winslow. Buys the screen. Winslow dishes to Buck. Johnson for 3. Another miss by Johnson. The shot game clock separated by 4. Now the pass to garbage man. J.R. Smith on the way. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second.
May have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
There's Winslow. Shoots. That one's good from the corner. He has 5. And he they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
Down it.
We are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Count it.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Count it.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Folks don't like how replay slows the game down, interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you gotta use it.
And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by
Oh, they're not
26
interviewing me.
points. Ready for the
I'm gonna
break.
switch batteries.
Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Chase down and sends it over to David.
No, I think it's tie.
Yeah. David.
All right, I shall be right back.
Focus going to be in the second half. Just play the right way. Good stops and be out of run transition. Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Plus 23, really? All right. Not arguing. I'm not doing horrible. I didn't think I was doing that good.
Down in the third and fourth quarters. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Well, a few times he's doing a good job of initiating contact, yet getting the foul called in the defense.
Winslow and Bosch at the forward spots. Dragic is out there with Johnson. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, right in the middle. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. And Miami is shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Winslow, the pass to Bosch. Back to Winslow. Outside Bosch. Johnson the screen. 17-foot shot on the way. No good off the front iron. Cleveland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's LeBron. Here's Garbage Man. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Come on, Dragic.
The Cavaliers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And
Oh, you suck.
Well, we see so many of these players, Chris, in the NBA reach notoriety very early in their careers, sometimes even while they're still in high school.
Well, there's my double-double.
What was it like growing up as a star athlete and all the hype that surrounds it? You were the #1 high school player in the country coming out.
Well, you have to stay focused. You know, I didn't grow up in this era of social media and everything. I can only imagine that pressure now. But really, you have to stay focused. You have to realize that you're just in the middle of your goal. You're not a celebrity or a star yet, no matter how good you are on that level. Everybody in the NBA has been the best player on their team at some point in time. So things are going to even it out. You have to stay focused, stay goal-oriented in school and in sports. And hopefully the best things will happen. If you're lucky, like I was, you have some real good people around you, whether family or friends.
Yeah, good mentors, right? That's got to be important.
Yeah, you definitely got to have good mentors, whether it's coaches that can encourage you to spend all your time on the court, or whether it's friends and family that encourage you to stay focused and not kind of get caught up with others that may not have a focus on love or passion right now. So you just really need good people. It takes a village. And guys that are doing so much fame and getting so many accolades at such a young age, it's hard to have it as an adult. Just imagine trying to have that as a kid. So you definitely need a lot of good people around you in your corner to help you succeed.
Dishes at the bottom. Johnson the screen. Bosch kicks to Winslow. Screen by Olynyk. Looking to end the run. Wells grabs the miss.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room, just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Oh, that's why you see them flexing a little bit. They're feeling good about how they've dominated.
Johnson dishes to Dragic. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by Garbage Man.
Another miss, and you have to wonder, this just isn't his night.
Thomas against Dragic. And Wells the bucket on the assist by Thomas. 14 points for Shammy Wells.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dragic with it. Now Thomas defending. Thomas against Dragic. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes
Oh, I wasn't out of bounds.
And while we have him on,
Of course, I would have been
check
out of
the
bounds.
stats
I guess I'm
for
okay with
LeBron
that.
James. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 19 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through his team.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
He feeds it to Wells. Plays it up and banks it in. Wells has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And Wells feels like he can make any shot he takes. When he's got it going on, he is tough to slow down.
Marsh with it, picked up by Love. Dishes it to Winslow. Pass to Dragic. On the wing, Johnson. James cover. Olenek the pass to Winslow. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. As you look at Garbage Man, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And his
except for this game.
to his team offensively cannot.
I'm not even getting
understated.
touches.
He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
He kicks to Rose. Over Dragic. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Rose has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
Now here's Winslow. He's got 5. Richardson kicks to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Offensive rebound Heat. The feed to Dragic. Pass to Richardson. There's a screen. Passes it to Adebayo. He tries for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Garbage Man's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Rose kicks to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Rose. Rose back up. And he sinks the layup. 12 points for Garbage Man.
Tip it to
And
myself.
You just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Winslow dishes to Dragic. Dragic with a screen for Richardson. Winslow the pass to Johnson. Johnson the screen. There's Dragic with the 3. There is the long-range jumper. Dragic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Look, that matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 in the first, now he's got 1 in the second.
They set the screen. Here's Rose. Here's Garbage Man, and it's blocked.
Oh, come on!
Dragic with it. 10 points for him.
Switch me.
Takes it off the glass. Dragic has got 12 in the game.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Crowder against Winslow. Unloads from 13. Off the left rim and out.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
Feeds it to Dragic. 11 feet away, and Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Another shot. Richardson no luck.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
Crowder kicks to Thompson. Outside Rose. Here's Garbage Man. And he dunks it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once
Got
he gets
mad,
his
Garbage
hands
Man.
on the miss. Now Richardson still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The pass to Adebayo. There's Winslow. Off off target from 3-point range.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter, and it's been ugly.
Pass to garbage man. Thompson in the corner. To the wing on the left. Outside Rose. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Rose is
Trying to pass it to Derek.
And defensively,
That happens all the time. I like point towards Derek, and I always throw it out to the wing. It's always Tristan. This Cavi would have took that shot in a heartbeat, but
To the wing right side. Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either. Cleveland's got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Osman, Richardson covering. Passes it to garbage man. The dish to Rose. Tries a three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
let's look at the stats for Garbage Man. Just an incredible month of basketball. First in rebounding, first in blocks, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Johnson outside. Here's Peacock. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. He has 7. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Rose passes to Garbage Man. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
get out of my way.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find him in rhythm.
Johnson outside. Kicks it to Richardson. He dishes it to Dragic. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Adebayo. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance point. Adebayo's got his second basket. Outside Rose. Here's Garbage Man. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
The Cavaliers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all
Oh,
season.
come on! Stop saying our field goal, our free throw percentage.
Zizic is checked in. And he's good on
Every time they say that, I miss, and it's not just this game. Every single game.
Shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Johnson outside. He feeds it to Dragic. Here's Peacock. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rose. Tries again. The shot's good from Garbage Man. Garbage Man's got 10 points here in the second half.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just epic points.
61.
Smith against Richardson. Outside Dragic. Offline with his 3. And so it's Cleveland. Enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
You suck. You all suck.
Out of stuff. Make hard cuts. Everything with force. Okay?
Aw. But I want to play.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Hammond. Wash comes in for Nichols.
I want
And
Chris.
it's Justin Winslow in for Goran Dragic. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garbage Man out there with Smith. And it's Rose. And it's Zizic into the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Rose. Tries again. Zizic with the bucket.
Zizic.
And some guys just have a.
Saying one of us is going to get the rebound.
And this one couldn't
Just
have
depending
been
on which side of the rim it came off of.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Here's Johnson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
As off the mark as he's been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Wow, he's really been dragging me down.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Chris, you look at the way the game is played now. We have seen some retired players say it is soft.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is soft when you look to their lens. That's true. But that's the way that the game is today. And so if you're a fan just coming to the game now, or, you know, if this is the game you love, you accept it and you keep moving on.
Thank you.
As long as the fans love it, as long as the players are having fun with it. But definitely, compared to the 80s, to the 90s, there's no doubt about it that the game is soft as far as physical play, but at the same time, look what it's produced. It has allowed players to show the beauty of an offensive jump shot, of an offensive move, and also made defenders get that much better because you have to move laterally and can't use your hands to guard.
Bosch dishes to Richardson. 4 on the clock. Pass to Walters. Over Rose. Again, the miss by the Heat. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range. Here
So I was trying to avoid from doing.
the pass to Garbage Man. Smith right side. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We can feel over here.
And GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Winslow kicks to Walters. Good ball movement here by the Heat. To the paint.
That was a foul. That was a foul. Not arguing that one. Definitely not.
Talented teams and also some teams that were destined
I
to
jumped too late. I got his hand.
How big was the difference in the culture between a team who might contend for a title and the culture of a team that is just trying to grow and become a good team?
You can tell the minute that you walk into an organization which team that you're playing for, whether it's a team finding identity or a team that believes in themselves. And it's a big
I don't know how they got the
difference
rebound. That
in
was
the
not
way
on me. I
that
boxed
the
out.
winners approach every day. It's a difference in the way that you take your job serious, or that you approach the small things and pay attention to the details. And so you notice when you're in a good culture and a bad culture.
That works.
Hopefully, if you're fortunate to stay in this league a long time, long enough, you'll be around.
Tried to pass it back.
The right culture is just doing all the positive things when no one is watching and hoping for great results. And when you do that, I think you're in a great culture.
Dishes it to Richardson. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I tried to pass at the last second.
Cleveland controlling the game. Pass to Garbage Man. He kicks to Smith. There's the screen. Teardrop shot. And
There we go, babe. There we go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Smith's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Walters passes to Spates.
I'll leave you open all night long.
And
Just
here's Winslow. And Walters
so
kicks to
horrible
Richardson.
screens. FYI.
The feed now to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the dish to Walters. Trains
Oh.
from beyond the arc.
All right. Well, that was just nice. Derek did everything he could on that one.
7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. And every player out there has a story about falling in love with the game. Chris, when did you fall in love with basketball? What was it like playing basketball as a kid?
Well, it's so hard to remember when you first fall in love with basketball. There's so many great moments and great stories that you hear. But probably playing on the playground and seeing all the guys laughing and hearing the music and hearing the guys say check up the next game and smelling the sweat and seeing guys play physical. That's probably what it was, and they've been able to play at a great gym called St. Cecilia in Detroit, and they watch all the other players that played before us come in, Isaiah's,
I think most of their points are coming off of that play.
You get to watch these guys play. Derek Cole and Steve Smith. I could go on all day. Mark Makins, Terry Mills. I could just keep going. It was so fun watching these guys play. So to me, I fell in love with it as a kid. But every instance, every memory that I had made me fall in love with that much more. How can you not fall in love with the greatest game ever played?
Well said. And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here is Garbage Man, guarded by Spates. No good from Garbage Man. That's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. A shot by Spates. Nobody around.
Yeah, because he can't hit the shot.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. A screen from Thompson. Rose dishes to Thompson. Back to Rose. Smith sets the pick for Rose. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Yep, that one goes. 25 points for Garbage Man.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Walters.
I feel like we've been fouling a lot this quarter.
That close to the bucket.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic has checked in. And the game is a passion, we know, but does it help to have outside interests? You're passionate about art. You make music. You're a writer. You're a thinker. Talk what all that is about and what that means to you.
Well, I think being a complete person helps with whatever job that you're doing. You know, we all are more than our job. But basketball, you have to put everything into it. And so sometimes to rejuvenate yourself, you need to get fed other places that kind of feed your passion. And so I think a lot of times when players feed their passions, it's really just to have enough energy to complete their goal of getting through a grueling 82-game season with all the ups and downs, the expectations, the heartbreak, the celebrations. And so I think for myself and for many other successful players,
I got a couple of players that can hit deep balls.
Approach life with the same way that they approach basketball. That's just living with passion, try to learn as much as you can, enjoy every moment. Usually to me, they are the most successful because it takes pressure off of playing the game.
Inside. Here's Garbage Man. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, it's just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
Adebayo passes to Richardson. Spade sets a screen for Richardson. And the layup's good off the glass.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but I had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Feeds for Rose. Here is Garbage Man, sorted by Spates. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that?
I should have 31 points right now.
First one, fast one.
I have 32 points right now. I missed 2 free throws.
And he makes both free throws. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The arena emptied out quick.
Outside Dragic. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup.
Should have been 7 for 7. So irritated about that.
Thanks. Listen, the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
Okay, let's do it.
Right this way?
This almost never happens to us. It's a national televised game.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special post-game guest joining us.
Hey, this is Shaq. Big shout out for the way you still control the boards. Are you pleased with the inside presence of your team?
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. You know, one thing that we strive for as a team is just to have an edge on the glass and to close out those possessions quickly. And, you know, I thought we did a great job of that as a team tonight, and the points were just an added bonus.
Great job, Windex, my guy.
And that's going to do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Jet, for the Diesel, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew. The entire 2K Sports crew. That's everyone. Ernie Johnson. Have a wonderful evening.
The hell? How many people are in the press room? I haven't had a press conference in forever. I don't want one of those. Can I have one of those? Please. Brian! I don't need the money right now. Give it to charity. Yeah, man, I don't need it. Don't do it for the fiends. Do it for the people that